Hey there, this is Great L. What's up, YouTube? This is my review of the KJ Works for KJW Replica M9 Gas Blowback Airsoft Pistol. Gun. Right. The gun. When you open it up, it feels awesome. This is like the real M9. If you've ever felt the real M9 and liked it, you're going to like this gun. However, it's a little bit big, not for small hands. Safety is ambidextrous, so lefties, keep watching. However, I find it a little bit awkward because it's way back here and your thumb is way up here. Kicking it apart to get to the hop-up. Some people say it's a little bit awkward. I don't think so. It's really easy. Seriously, this little button, push in the little button while flipping down the little lever, and it comes right off. Magazine has to be out because, as you can see, the magazine sticks up. Here's the hop-up. It's that little tiny hole. And it comes with a little wrench that you stick in there and turn. Do not turn it more than a quarter turn. The instructions say do not turn it more than a quarter turn. Don't do it, because it's very sensitive and you can ruin your hop-up. Also, the gun is full metal except for this, blue plastic. And I know it looks cheap in the camera. It's actually pretty good. Putting the slide back on, put it back on the rails and slide it all the way back. And then you just push the little lever back up. You don't even have to push the button to turn the lever. And your slide's back on. Rubberized handle is really awesome. Got the KJ Works symbol instead of the Beretta symbol, and also, yes, the safety is a operational safety, so you can pull the trigger and nothing happens. Now I'm going to talk about the magazine. Magazine holds 26 rounds. I only use 25 because these little plastic things on top are kind of fragile, and the last one is a squeeze. It is all metal except for the plastic ramrod thingy, some plastic on the top, these little plastic nubs that I talked about. These little plastic nubs can be fragile. They're very thin. Do not break them. If you do, the BBs are going to come shooting out, and that's no good. Do not push this little button in, not even slowly. Some people say you can push it in to release the gas. Don't push it in, because it's bad for your magazine. Don't push it. Put some extra BBs in. Don't push it in. Gas goes in on the bottom. With green gas, it comes with a little nozzle. If you don't want to use green gas, which I don't because it's expensive, and you want to use propane, which is more powerful and cheaper, buy a propane adapter. This is the Mad Bull propane adapter, version 2. This is the little needle that comes with every green gas bottle. It screws onto a propane tank. You can buy this at Airsoft GI, $20. So do that. It only fits Coleman bottles, but who doesn't live next to a Walmart? Seriously. Screw it on, and also, what I like about the version 2, it has this little thing right here. Screw it all the way out, take your silicone spray, and spray it inside the adapter. If you spray it inside the adapter, you can lube your gun and shoot at the same time. It does the exact same thing as green gas does, except way cheaper. This will last you 1,000 shots. This will last you your entire life. There are cheaper ones out there, but the plastic ones break way easier because you're putting a lot of really cold gas through them, and they can break if you drop them. So I bought the metal one. Do not use silicone lubing just anything. Silicone is a great lube for metal. However, if there are BBs in your gun, don't use silicone, because silicone reacts with the plastics in BBs and will make them melt, and you do not want that. I got all enthused about my new gun and sprayed silicone into a loaded magazine for my Echo 1 MP5, and it took me the better part of 3 hours to get all the gunk out and clean it again. Sam Young, if you're watching, I know exactly how to fix mags now, so if you haven't figured out how to fix your mag and you haven't thrown away that little penny-sized half circle piece, I know exactly where it goes, and I know how to fix your mag. Give me a call. Now let's talk about the manuals. When you buy your gun, it comes with a manual. Now, I like this manual because it's actually pretty darn good English, and it's easy to comprehend. My Echo 1 MP5 manual was another language. Even though it was English, I could not understand it. And also, it was a different gun. It was of an MP5, yes, but it was a solid stock MP5, which has entirely different electrical wiring than a adjustable stock, which I had. So this is of the actual gun. I like that. It's also got some funny cartoons in here that you should read because they're funny. Very simple, and an exploder drawing and a list of parts, I believe. Yes, a list of parts. Comes with a short, small hop-up trajectory adjustable thing with Taiwanese on one side and English on the other, and it's good English. And it comes with a catalog of all KJ Works' other guns, and it's got some awesome pictures in there, too. It also comes with BBs, like every single Airsoft gun does that you will ever buy comes with BBs. If they're junk, don't use them, period. Speed loader, don't use this. It can break your mag. When you put it on like this, and you ram the BBs down in there, you put all the BBs in there, and you ram this in, it'll break those little plastic nubs. Don't use this. It's not. I use it as a blowgun. Enough said. I also use this as a ramrod for cleaning my barrel. Yes, my holster. I forgot the holster. I bought this holster from Airsoft GI for $25. It's an OE Tech thigh rig, I believe it is. It comes with 2 straps with rubberized threads inside it so that it grips your leg really well. I like that. It's really in-depth, and you should watch that if you're looking at getting a holster for your gun. It's got these really big clips that are really durable and really tough. It's also quick draw. You put your gun in and close it, and then when it's hanging on your side, all you have to do is ram your thumb in and pop that button and pull it out, and it comes out really quickly. So that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to go outside. I'm going to show you how to properly put gas into the magazine, how to properly load the magazine without using the speed loader, and we're also going to do some shooting and adjust the hop up a little bit. So, see you outside. Okay, so we're outside now, and I lost a little straw for my silicone bottle, but that's okay, it doesn't really matter. And I've also taken the magazine out of my gun, which is in my holster. Take the little silicone port, open it up, and be careful that there's a little seal that is going to want to come off, so you got to be careful of that. And so just spray some silicone inside, and it might end up going everywhere, but that's because I don't have the straw. So then put this thing back in. Now it's as simple as taking this and applying it, and you'll hear a hissing sound, and it only takes a couple seconds, and when you pull it out there'll be a burst. So now you got your gas in there. Now add BBs. I'm going to be adjusting the hop up on my gun, so I'm going to use black BBs. I use black BBs for adjusting hop ups because you can't see them when they're flying, and you'll rely on your sights, and then you look at the target and see where they went. Because otherwise, if you use white BBs, you'll see and automatically adjust to according to that. And then you look at your target and they're all in the center. You go, oh, it's sighted in, and it's not. Just take some in your hand and just push them one at a time in there, and you can pull down the little slide thing. And so just make sure that they go in double stack so you get all 25 in there. Okay, so I got 25 rounds in here now, and I'm all loaded up. Take it out, place it in, rack it. Alright, let's go look at our target. Okay. I got some all over the place, but I wasn't really stabilizing, so. Okay, so I've adjusted the hop up anti-clockwise, as the manual says, and now we're going to try it again, but with some support this time. And I'm out of BBs, and that's how it locks back when you're done. Okay, so I did do much better this time, and they're basically all on the same level as the bullseye. I might adjust the hop up just a little bit more, but I got one there and there and there. I had this one earlier, up there and there. Didn't get anything in the bullseye this time, but they're on a very close level, and this is from a pretty big distance. I'm going to measure the distance later, but I'm going to mark my shots right now and go back and do it again. Hey there, I just finished doing my live fire. Generally speaking, my grouping was pretty darn good. I adjusted my hop up one time after you saw, and I just a little too high, so I did it lower again and got it down to just about the right level. If I was to start again, fresh target, my grouping would probably be about the size of a regular printing sheet of paper. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, favorite. You have to buy this gun. It's awesome.